Hi guys, Cheryl from Lilac and Time Crafts. Welcome back to my channel. Right, I am carrying on with the daily spread from Rach Bella Crafts, which I am absolutely loving. I hope you're all going and supporting all the other collaborators because their imagination is amazing. So please go and have a look. Also, if you comment on all the collaborators, you can be put into a draw. So that's another thing. I've not been on over the weekends due to family issues, and I think that's going to be for the foreseeable future. So what I'm doing is day 6 and day 7 all in one day. So day 6 is weekly intentions and a tab divider. So what I thought was, as you can see, we're up to here. This is getting so chunky already. We've only just gone over the week, but I'm loving it, loving the style. So what I was thinking is, so you can either do tabs as in pieces with that type of thing on, and you can have it like a concertina. So I thought, no, I don't really want that. So what I thought was I could put, I really didn't want to cover that up, so I'm still thinking whether to do a flip over. So I am thinking about that because I love it. I love that page. I could do a flip over, but I could do it with tabs, is what I was thinking. So I have some tabs here, which I've already got ready before, and I thought there, oh, fingers and thumbs, right there and there, like that, which would give us the flip over. So I'd still get to keep all these, because don't you think they're so pretty? And then I thought I could put that there, which I need to round the corners, but I was going to make it into 3 separate files, and then each file is going to be tabbed like so, finger and thumbs, like that. And then there'll be 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, and then it will have all my intentions. Now I have wrote my intentions down somewhere. That's not it. There we go. Now intentions, do you actually know what intentions are? It's basically what you say to yourself that you might be able to do. Well, this is where I'm seeing it anyway, that you might be able to do by the end of the week. So what I've actually put is nourishment. I want to drink a full glass of water before I even start doing any work, because I don't drink enough. Movement, I will stretch or move my body daily when I feel my energy is dipping, because when I actually after about half an hour I get a bit stiff. So I thought if I keep moving my body, keep stretching, that's going to help me, and it's going to help my energy levels. So thought that. And rest. Now this one, everyone that knows me, even the crafting community, would say you're not going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try, which is rest. I will prioritize winding down and getting to bed at the same time this week. Now everyone that knows me on the collaboration knows that I'm still up and speaking to people online in the early hours, which I really need to get out of the habit of doing. So I'm going to try and stick to my intentions. So let's see. With putting it on here, I'm thinking I might be able to do it, because I've actually said I'm going to do it, but we shall see. So we shall, a little bit of ink, and a little bit of ink on this side. Aren't the papers gorgeous? As I say, I don't want to cover them up because they are so nice. So I thought this was the way of doing it and getting more tabs in. So we shall ink these. This. Anyway, what's everyone up to? Have you been doing the collaboration, or do you have lovely weather and you've been sitting out in the sun? Let me know in the comments. I love to know what you're doing. Oh, and tell me where you're from, because I'm from the Wirral, which is in England, and I don't actually know anyone this side. I do have a group that I go to every month or so, but I've been with them since 2009. It's when I started, and I started with scrapbooking. So yeah, I'd love to know where you're from. So interesting. Right, so bit of glue. That one, and that one. So we'll do this one first. Is that middle-ish? There we go. And then, so we've got pop-up at the same time and kept the paper, which, as I say, is too nice to lose. But let's just make sure we get this right. And it blends in as well nicely, so that's good. So that's that one. There we go. We shall flip out like that. So I need to put that a bit closer, don't I? Should really use my Fabri-Tac, and then I can move them again, can't I? Shall I use my Fabri-Tac? Just in case. Coming out. There we go. Got it. That one. I want it to be a bit better. That's better. There we go. So we should put another one on. So what I'm going to do is the first one, and then depending on how long this one takes, I might just go on to the second one, or I might do another video, possibly another video. Ooh. Should have had that sideways, shouldn't I? So that's there. Which is like that. So then that gives us the flip over, which I like, and then we can put that one there. Yeah, I like that. So I need my guillotine. Oops, sorry about the bang. Right, this is 15, so no, it's not very straight, is it? Let's just put that one on. There we go. Take that off. Right, and then we'll go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or thereabouts. And I want to use my 1/4 inch. Wouldn't we all be lost without our tools? I know I would. think I'll have that way this time. And then we'll have that one that way again. Yeah, I love my tools. Pink. And I'm not going to put a divot because I'm going to use another tab. So, okay, a bit more ink. Yeah, we've got lovely weather today. I say my husband's just done the lawn. Didn't do that one, did I? Yeah, he's just done the lawn. He's done all the strimming and everything. And I said I would get my videos done. And then there we go. Want it like that, and like that. What do you think? I'm going to make them into pockets, but with a tab. I think that's too big. Maybe cut my pocket down a bit. I've made them all a bit big, haven't I? Oh well. Doesn't matter. There we go. Take them away. So have we all been keeping up, or have we been doing our own thing? As I say, let me know. I'm trying to get ahead. Because I know I've got quite a busy week this week. So try and get ahead of myself. This is just for show more than anything, because I'm going to make them into pockets. I just thought they'd look quite quirky. Did I not put any ink on that? No. Or that one. There we go. And then we'll decorate, and I think I'll do these side by side again, so they look a bit different, like that. And my last one to make. There we go. And that one can go on like that as well. Did it the wrong way around, didn't I? Just trying to do it quickly. Am I too quick? Too long, I mean. Oh, that's not right. I can put something there. I'll cover that up. There we go. Right. And then we want to make this into a pocket. Like that. And then we'll have this one as a pocket. Susie, quiet, love. Can you hear my dog? I think she heard. Probably we've got another dog at the back of us, and it seems to wind her up sometimes. And she's had to stay in with me instead of being out there because they're winding each other up. That's not straight either, is it? Oh my! It's me and my angles again. Did it come off? Yes. I'm going to start using fabric tack, I think. Oh dear. You know when you're just trying to get something straight. I say my angles are not great. So I want that straight this time. Whoops. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Did I do that right? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to use fabric tack from now on, I think. Can't make too much of a mess then. There we go. Right, and what I thought for decoration is I have, as I said to you, if you watched me the other day, I've got, oh, where is it? There we go. I have some swatches and they're done on canvas, so they look quite real. So I thought they would look quite good. Now, I don't know if these will go through it. If not, no. Right, I will use my, excuse me. I have sewing ones as well. I did have 2 pairs of these sewing ones, but I lost one of the treats. I think I left it in the place where we were staying, and I love these because these were my mum's. But yeah, at least I've still got another pair. So I thought these long ones with the numbers on could go on the pocket like that. And I love this one, I love the blue one. But I thought the long ones would be the best. If you had to go at doing your papers on different surfaces, as I say, this is just fabric, which you can get on Amazon, and it's specifically for printing on an inkjet printer. I can link it below if you want to get it. See, I love that. I think that looks really quirky. And then we've got one long one left, so we'll use that one as well. Just looks like fabric. And these. There we go. A little bit of an ink. And then that one, going that way round, like that. Yeah, I like them. Maybe they could be a bit shorter, what do you think? Yeah, maybe. Just bring them in a bit. And then we're not going over the tag. And ink again. Yeah, that's better like that. So we'll do the same with this one. So that's short enough. Yeah. And this printout here, this digital, is from the neutrals, which are brilliant for your filler pages or whatever you want to do with them. I just love the fact that Rachel's included so many different colours, and as I say, if you haven't got the tea dyed papers, there's tea dyed papers in the collection as well. There's coffee dyed. There's as if you've stuck your cup on a piece of old paper, which I love. I love that one. Yeah, I thought like that. There we go. So we've used 3 tabs, and it's a flip, and I've got my intentions as well, which I'm actually going to put on this side because it goes in, and I thought that could be a tuck, but I'm going to use a paper clip for this one. Like that. I might change it, I don't know, but I quite like that. So we shall put some little bits in the pockets. What should we have? Loved, thankful for the little things. Like that. Oh, I know. No, don't need them. Just thought I've got some little ones which I've already made, little tags. So these size are ideal. So out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Little tags like that, and I've got a bit bigger. In my little selection of tags and stuff that I've done. There we go. Right. I think that's going to be too big. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll change them around. I'll have it like that. I like that. A bit dark, aren't we, really? I've actually made some extra tags. Did these today. So there. Did I make any small ones? Yeah. See, so a bit of ink. And we'll see whether it fits before I stick a ring on it. Yeah, I like that. So we'll do that, that. They will do now. Then back. I've actually done an envelope as well. I think I'm going to use that on a different one, even though I like it. Yeah, we'll keep that for another one. But what else have we got? That one. So I think I've got these. Yeah, I think a couple of these. I have all my tools next to me, which is good. And then I spend the night before I go to bed putting everything away so I can start afresh the next day, which really helps. Excuse the reach, sorry. Bit of that on that one. I put my scissors. Although I'm not getting them out. Do excuse me, reaching over all the time. My little Susie is looking up at me going, who are you talking to, Mum? Because she's not usually in here when I do the videos. So I think she thinks I'm talking to myself. There we go. So I'll have that. And I'll do for that. So we've got 3. Let's just put the lid on this before it goes off. And that one. Right. So we've got the 3 tabs with a flip out with my intentions there. I think we'll leave it there for now because I'm going to do a bit more on that page, I think, and more on that page. I think I'm going to do day 7 on that page, but I'm going to decorate this page a bit because it's a bit quiet, isn't it? Is that the word, quiet? I love these, aren't they gorgeous? So we can move this to you know when you don't know. Does it go on there? Could do. Yeah, I could put my intentions on there, couldn't I? And then take these little ones out. Put them there. And then put some more of these flowers, because aren't they gorgeous? I think that looks quite nice there. I've got loads of these little fabric swatches, but no, I don't want to use them yet. But I do have one of these. I think we'll go with this one. So I need to back this. Normally I've backed my things, but I haven't, so what I'll do for now, I'll back it just to, you know, you don't want to see me back it and ink it, do you? Where will that go in? It's too big. Is it alright? It was too big. Not a problem. I'll have one of them instead. There we go. That's better. So I've got my intentions, got some tags, got my flip out. I can use that for something else. I quite like that there actually. I'm going to do that in the next one. So that will be everything for today. I do like how my journal's turning out. I do like that. But it's getting really chunky. I'm hoping I can put a cover on it and it'll be alright. But we shall see. Well, thank you very much for coming and seeing me today. So that is the 6th one done. So I took that off. Have you been using all these? So you'll see that was for Penny Ditman and Yvonne Preston. If you have a look at their week's intentions, if you like to go over them and show them some love. And then the next ones are day 7, you'll see me, which is for currently watching or reading, etc. So until then, thank you very much. Bye bye now.